Hey, what's up? Hello, it is me, Simism. Welcome back to the channel. Today we have another speed build video, and it's actually a speed build that I have been kind of excited to do for a little bit of a while. I kind of was inspired by the, what I would like to call the December spirit, the Christmas spirit, for all those who celebrate Christmas. If you celebrate Hanukkah, that too, it works. If you celebrate anything else, good to you. What am I saying? But basically, I was inspired by Christmas and like presents and all that stuff, and we are building a toy store. It is not Christmassy, like there's no Christmas decorations or anything like that, but I decided that toys and like Christmas, you know, because you buy toys for like your siblings or your cousins or your friends, or you buy presents for like the people in your life. So I thought it would be cool to build a toy store. When we get like more into the actual inside of the store, we can see that like it's really colorful. I kind of barfed the whole rainbow onto the store. It's really literally all of the colors of the rainbow, and I love it because it has like so many toys in it. I believe if you want this, it's on the gallery, I believe, but it's in a different form, so I'll explain that like later. And if you want to see like more builds from me, don't forget to like subscribe, you know, press the subscribe button. It'd be really cool to have you part of this squad, and I'd love to see you here again. Also, I kind of decided this a while back that I wanted to do a build like this, but at the same time I was like, I can't really build a toy store with like the reason that I have behind it now. So it was like back in August that I decided that I wanted to do a toy store. I've had this idea in my head for a really long time. It kind of developed as I was building it, but you know, all things come to their beautiful end as you are doing them. It is not before you are done that they are beautiful, you know, type of thing. I'm not saying that this build is beautiful in any way, but I enjoy how it ended up coming out. I actually was having so much trouble with the roofing. You can tell that because I like redid the roof I think like 4 times, maybe more. That's probably like an understatement saying 4 times, because I did it so many times. I was really pissed off by the end. It like became too much because of that darn little corner piece. It just like wasn't working, and I was trying to use like a pentagon roof. I was trying to use like a diagonal roof. I was trying literally everything, and it just wasn't working. It just didn't want to. It just didn't want to be nice, and it didn't want to like kind of, you know, work. And it made me really sad, but I ended up figuring out a way to make it work. It doesn't look beautiful, it doesn't look great, but it works. It's really the only way I kind of figured out how I could do it. If anybody has any way that I could have done this roof any better, like fix it, like do what you want with it, because it was like a mess when I had it in my hands. So I needed to I need like some insight. I think I ended up like doing all the same type of roof, because I realized what I was doing that was like a big problem was using a whole bunch of different types of roofs, which like was ugly in my mind. And as you could tell, like I was just like, okay, it's done. It looks ugly, but it's done, because there's like 3 bumps like right beside each other, and just anyways, it's a big mess. But who sees the roof anyways? I'm sick, if you can't tell. I sound like a siren of some sort, or like a seal that's dying. It's really not a good look, but we'll go along with it. It's called what I like to call the end of semester blues. You know, everyone gets sick around the end of semester, and I am not excluded from that everyone, you know? So that's that. It's a mess. I was sick like just a little bit ago, and I'm sick again, so like what is this mess? Oh my gosh, okay, so I had an idea. I'm like off of a whole tangent. I had an idea to like make it the store be as if it was like mountains and like they were in the clouds and whatever, to make it like with these cloud lights. It didn't come out too well, as you could probably tell, because I stopped that idea. But I ended up like keeping, I think, some of the clouds because I found it was cool. And now is when we barf confetti and it just blues and reds and greens and yellows and purples, and just, it's a mess, but it's fine. We love messes on this channel. Back to my sickness. I just randomly got sick. Like, I woke up one morning and I was all stuffed up. It was really annoying. And just like maybe 20 minutes ago, I think I blocked my ear and like I almost like broke my eardrum. If that's a thing you could do, I almost did it. So that's a thing that happened. It wasn't a good time, but it's fine. We're done, and it's like we're done the semester now. I will be okay. I won't, like die, I think. I don't know. Speaking about end of semester, that is why I haven't been posting that much. I wanted to post more. Like, I had a plan to post more this month, but yeah, we tried to mitigate the amount of stress that school was gonna give me, considering my anxiety, so that plan kind of changed. And yeah, I decided that being a less stressful human being and kind of not taking away the things that like are less important, because I feel that, YouTube has helped my confidence a lot, but just taking away some things and like lessening my load of things I had to do would be very helpful to me, because just before it was a mess, as I like to say all the time, like everything's a mess in my life, but relatable. But no, like, just it was a big thing. Like, at one point I had like 6 assignments to do and I was freaking out, and I had like tests and because finals and everything, and then finals week was like 2 weeks away and I was freaking out from that, and then I had YouTube videos to like edit and record and post and all that stuff, and those take like at least 30 to 40 minutes to edit, and then like an hour to 2 hours to post, because Wi-Fi is great in my house, and like you have to record them, so all depending on how long you record for, that's time that you can't like do other things. And then I also had like dance class. Like this week I had dance class 3 times this week, and I had it 4 times this week. Not 4 times. I had it Sunday, and then Monday I had a test. Tuesday I had 2 tests. I also had dance, and then I had dance on Wednesday, and then I had dance on Thursday, and then today I had another test. And Thursday I had a test as well, and today I also had an essay that was due in English. So like, freaking out a bit, but it's okay. We're done. I handed in my essay. That was the last thing I needed to do. Headed it online, and we're good. We are good now. We're a little bit less stressed. Literally, I handed in that essay. I pressed like submit, and I was like so much relief. It was crazy. Like, really, it was crazy. And then like dance finishes for the fall quarter, I'm gonna call it, on Sunday, that's coming on the 16th, so that's great. I don't even think this is going up on Saturday, but whatever. Yeah, this goes up on Sunday, and then like after that, on Monday, all I have is work, and that's it. Luckily I didn't have work during the semester, because I literally would have lost my mind. I would have ended up probably like in a hospital from stress or something. I don't know. That is something that I think will probably happen to me one day, because I kind of stress myself out a little bit too much. But yeah, that's a different story for a different time. Losing my mind, I swear. I was losing my mind this end of semester. I had so many things to do. It was so bad. I had like labs due, and I had, it wasn't okay. But now we are fine. and we're going into our element. We're going back to YouTube, which I'm so excited about. I can't, yes. And then we're also gonna have, like, you know, some fun times at dance shows, so that's cool. Those are fun, kind of stressful, but like a good stress. I like performing, so that's fun. And then after that we just have work for like a month, and then we're good. We're Gucci, which is so fun. I'm so excited for everything to be like, just be okay, and I'll be able to sleep, and just, it'll be great, you know, it'll be great. It'll be great. I really am someone who just, I kind of put too much on my plate, and I know that's like something that I do, so we're not even gonna mention it too much, but like, I know that I put too much on my plate, but then I kind of complain about all the things I have on my plate, and it kind of makes me feel better. So that's what I'm doing now. But back to like playing The Sims. I hadn't played The Sims for like so long because of school, and I felt so bad. I love the game, and it like helps me release myself creatively. So like, you know, we need to try sometimes to play the game. And like, I felt more, okay, this is gonna sound super cheesy, but I don't know how else to say it, but like, I felt more empty when I didn't have the game to play. Like, obviously I had the game, but because I'm playing on a laptop that doesn't have very many gigs of RAM, and like, because it's a very slow computer and there's a lot of CC on my game, it takes a long time to run, like to start. It'll take like a good 15 minutes to start, but that's because of my computer, and then just, it's not like a very strong computer, but I still play, obviously, because, you know, I got a channel, subscribe, and just, it, to me, it just, like, because it takes so long, I was just like, ugh, by the time I start playing, like, I'll be sleeping, or like, I'll be tired, so I wouldn't play. But like, I wanted to so bad, you don't understand. It was like so bad. I was so sad. Just, yeah. I have played in this actual build, like in game, and there's obviously like some things that don't work, like for example, those like toy boxes that are on shelves. I thought it looked cool. Those don't work. Like, they don't work. So I just completely like took them off in my game. And the other thing is, don't set all the little tiny objects for sale, because like the Sims can't get to them. Like things that you raise up, the Sims can't get to. So yeah, and like it works like space wise, but if it gets really crowded I was gonna say in the house. If it gets really crowded in the store, then it's kind of hard to have the like Sims walk around. The people who like work in the store, it's kind of hard to have them walk around and like bring up the customers or whatever. So I ended up actually like selling, obviously, the two big houses and like the two big playthings that are in the middle, and I ended up like removing them from my store. But you don't need to do that, obviously, because you could do what you want with the store. You don't even need to have all these furnishings in the store. It's kind of an expensive store, as you can tell. But yeah, I had fun with it. I kind of went crazy, like kind of went all over the place, but I felt it kind of embodied a kid. So that's really what I wanted, was to like have my store be the embodiment of a kid. Yeah. But for like all the things like the big teddy bears and whatever, like those are all fine. Like those all fit and everything, so that was really great. I would have been so annoyed if it didn't work, but it does, so it's fine. Another thing is, like, I had set some lights for sale. I don't remember what lights it was that I set for sale, but I set those for sale before, like I set everything for sale before putting it on the gallery. I don't know if that actually like translates on the gallery, but if it doesn't, then I'm saying all these things for nothing. But if it does, then that's great, and that's real fun, and you guys like could be still listening to what I'm saying. Now here, okay, I think my landscaping is bomb. for like the store. Like, I'm so not good at furnishing. I'm not furnishing the outdoors. I'm so not good at like landscaping. Some people may beg to differ, but I don't like my landscaping usually, so it's kind of hard for me to like enjoy what I do sometimes. But this time I really liked what I did. I liked how it was just like all being lined by some plants and some mulches, and just I found it so cool. And okay, this is where we see how I'm doing something different. I kind of skipped it in the build because it has nothing to do with the build, but you can see that like I added more things. This is going to be like kind of an ongoing build. I decided through the build, because you know, like I said before, as you build, as you do a project, it gets better and prettier and greater. A diamond in the rough, might I say. Like, as I was building, I decided I wanted to make it like a plaza and have like the toy store, and then I want to have a bakery in there. I also want to have maybe a clothing store, and then I'm gonna have something else. You guys can choose. Put that down in the comments. You guys can choose what other thing you want in the little plaza thing. I know I'm gonna have a clothing store, and I'm going to have a bakery, but for the other thing, because there's 3 other spaces, it's kind of a little box thing, so it shouldn't be too big. But just tell me what you guys want me to build there, and I will eventually. This is going to be a kind of long build, but I'm going to continue adding to it online and everything, and you know, I'll add each version to the gallery, so you'll have like just the version with the like the whole plaza, but just with the what is it called, toy store, and then one with the toy store and the bakery, and then one with the toy store, the bakery, and the clothing store, and then one with all 4 of them, which will be so cool. So you'll be able to like pick and choose which part you want. I might also just like upload each of them individually. That could be a good thing as well that I can do. Just comment down below what you want. Really, it's all up to you. I'm not the one, like, obviously I play with my things, but I'm not the one who's going to be downloading into my game and, you know, customizing it to my liking. But yeah, I like what the plaza ends up looking like in the end. That's why I make it kind of more, have a interesting, more flooring, a more interesting flooring outside. Flooring, that's not a thing. Ground outside. Whoosh la la, I'm going crazy. I'm losing my mind is what I'm doing. But yes, anyways, we're coming up to the screenshots like right now. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and also don't forget to like it so that I know that you enjoyed this content. Do not forget to subscribe. So, you know, push that subscribe button to become a member of the squad, and also press the notification button to be notified whenever I post a new video. I will see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.